Welcome to the road to 1 million US dollars. Let's get right into the Bitcoin chart for today, because after we saw a bit of a retrace from this move to the downside 2 days ago, now today we are seeing another move to the downside. So let's talk about what is happening here. So I will give you some of the key support and resistance levels to pay attention to so you can make sense of what is going on in the market right now. First of all, starting on this higher time frame here for Bitcoin, so the 1 day time frame, so long as we are holding above this descending line of support, I am not worried about the Bitcoin price, and I am talking about confirmed candle closes. So for example, this wick below here is not important for me personally, at least. Either way, on this higher time frame, the key support level to pay attention to is about 52.5k. And so long as we are trading inside this range, so between these two lines, in my personal opinion, Bitcoin is just consolidating in this range, and it can go to the bottom of the range as well as to the top of the range. And currently the top of the range is sitting at about 68.7k for the Bitcoin price. So that is what I'm looking out for on this higher time frame. Now let's zoom into the short term a little bit, moving to this 4-hour time frame, because right now on this lower time frame we are actually seeing a rejection from this 0.382 Fibonacci level sitting at 57,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. Now, is this a surprise to me? No, it is not. Earlier today I sent out a signal to my signals group, which you can join completely for free. And I said, guys, we are testing this level of resistance, this 57k level. So pay attention to what is happening in the Bitcoin price. And of course, right now we are seeing an exact rejection from that exact level on the 4-hour time frame. If you want to join the Discord community, you simply go to the video description of the video you're watching right now. You click on the Discord link in the video description. And then once you're in here and verified, simply go to this trading signals access channel right here and follow these 3 steps to get access to the signals completely for free. Now, moving on with the Bitcoin analysis here, if we just take a look at this level right here, sitting at about 53.9k, this is the 0.236 Fibonacci level. So potentially, if we are getting a further pullback here, this could act as a level of support. However, it is not really confirmed. We simply traded above this, got rejected from 57k, and now we could come down to test this as a level of support, but it is still completely possible that we actually just fall straight through it because we haven't properly tested this as a level of support. So be aware of that. Now, besides that, taking a look at these bigger support and resistance levels here, right now we are getting a perfect rejection exactly from this level of resistance that I talked about in yesterday's video and the day before that. So this big level of resistance is sitting between 56 all the way up to 58,000 US dollars. Currently, we are seeing this rejection, and in terms of support to the downside, we do have this big level of support right here between 53 all the way down to 50,000 US dollars once again. So potentially, if we fall back into this range, it is completely possible that we actually bounce from there and get a resumption to the upside. However, as I said in the beginning of this video, 50k is the key level that I am taking a look at right now, where if we lose that 50k level, then there's nothing else I can do other than just flip bearish once again, just like it was on this entire move to the downside from 67 to 70,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price. So now if we get something like this and we break below this with confirmed candle closes on the daily time frame, then yeah, I'm completely fine just flipping bearish once again. And in my personal opinion, that is not flip-flopping between being bullish or bearish. It is simply objectively looking at the charts. So just from a technical analysis perspective, I have to flip bearish at that point once again, because that is objectively what is going on in the charts. Basically, so long as we are not breaking out of this trend line right here and start making higher lows and higher highs, then technically we are simply in a downtrend. Many other crypto YouTubers have been calling this catching a falling knife. But for me personally, because I made so much profit from this descending channel already, buying these lows, selling these highs over and over again, I am okay with buying the low once again. And then if it just falls through here and we lose that 50k level, then I'm okay taking a small loss because I didn't go all in on this, obviously. So now moving on to the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. First of all, on this 1 week time frame, right now we are seeing a bit of a move to the downside because there is a lot of liquidity to the downside here as low. as about 53.3K. Besides that, there's also some liquidity at about 50,000 US dollars. However, this is a smaller amount than we have right here at about 53.3K once again. However, most of the liquidity is in fact to the upside. For example, right here at 57.9K, we have over $1 billion worth of short positions that would get liquidated in the case that the price reaches this level. Besides that, there's also a lot of liquidity at 61.5K and a lot of liquidity at 65.8K. So potentially the Bitcoin price can get attracted to these levels right here. However, as I said before, right now on the lower time frames, we are clearly in a downtrend, even though that is exactly what I'm doing right now. But obviously I'm not using leverage on a swing trade with a setup like this. I just bought some spot Bitcoin and that is it. My main strategy in times like this, where we have a lot of volatility to the upside and to the downside, is actually to leverage trade where the actual higher time frame trend is less important. And I'm just looking at the lower time frames. Now, lastly, taking a look at the Bitcoin ETF flow tables for today. Right here, you can see that yesterday we got a net outflow of about $150 million. And as I said in yesterday's video as well, potentially we are now starting to see a bit of a trend in these Bitcoin ETFs where we are getting massive outflows every single day. So obviously, if this continues, then likely this is going to have a downwards pressuring effect on the Bitcoin price. And this is exactly why I'm paying attention to these trends in the Bitcoin ETF flow tables every single day. So if you want to stay up to date with the crypto markets, then make sure to subscribe to my channel with notifications on so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Either way, if you do end up subscribing or not, this has been today's market update. Thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you tomorrow in the next one.